Welcome back to Explaining Everything, the channel where we dive into the stories and mysteries behind everyday things. Today's question comes from one of our curious viewers, Sarah at JRP. Thanks for the suggestion. Sarah, you asked, why are most pizzas sliced into triangles? If you've ever looked at a pizza and thought, why not squares, or circles, or maybe one giant slice, you're not alone. Today, we're digging into the history, geometry, and cultural significance of why we're so obsessed with triangle-shaped pizza slices. Stick around as we slice through the facts right here on Explaining Everything. First, let's go back in time, all the way to the land of Italy, specifically Naples, circa 1700s. Now, when pizza first made its glorious debut, it wasn't exactly the pizza we know and love today. Back then, pizza was more like a flatbread with some toppings slapped on, maybe a few tomatoes and cheese, nothing fancy. You know, like the first draft of a Netflix series before they fix all the plot holes. Pizza was often served whole, unsliced, and, like many dishes in the 18th century, it was, basically, just carbs on carbs. But what happened next changed the course of history. Enter the triangle. By the late 1800s, pizza was becoming more popular in the US, and with that popularity came an urgent need to figure out how to serve it quickly and efficiently. That's when the triangle made its grand entrance. It was a perfect, easy-to-hold shape, convenient, practical, and oh so portable. You know, like a convenient shape to put in your face while you're texting your ex back. Now, I know what you're thinking, but wait, why not squares? Or rectangles? You're right to ask. A good question, like when you wonder why anyone would wear socks with sandals. But fear not, the answer lies in geometry, baby. Imagine you have a pizza, which is, surprise, surprise, a circle. If you cut a pizza into triangles, you're maximizing the surface area that gets exposed to the toppings. Plus, it's the most efficient way to divide a circle, because you don't end up with weird, tiny bits of crust left over, which is basically like the pizza equivalent of stepping on a Lego. See? Each slice of pizza is a perfect wedge, meaning every bite has a satisfying ratio of crust to cheesy goodness. With squares, you'd end up with awkward edges and uneven proportions. Who wants that? I mean, look at this. Would you rather have a neat slice that you can fold over for maximum deliciousness, or whatever this is? Doesn't even look right. This is chaos. This is anarchy. Okay, so geometry makes sense, but let's talk about something even more important, the vibes. Because let's be real, triangles are just cooler. I mean, you never hear anyone saying, man, I really want a square-shaped slice of pizza. It just doesn't have the same energy. Triangles have been in the spotlight for centuries. Think about it. Pyramids, slice of pizza-shaped street signs, and even rock stars. The Rolling Stones logo? A triangle with a mouth. Triangle equals power. Now imagine you're at a party and someone brings out a pizza and it's square. Everyone's going to look at that pizza like, what is this? An office lunch. Why don't you just serve us some cardboard and call it a day? Triangular pizza just hits differently, my friends. It has that party vibe. It screams good times. And I didn't just order a pizza for myself because I'm sad. Okay, let's get down to the most important aspect of pizza eating, the fold. The triangle shape is literally built for this. If you've ever folded a slice of pizza in half to get that extra cheesy bite, you know exactly what I mean. Folding pizza is like the secret handshake of pizza lovers. It's not just practical, it's an art form. You get more cheese in each bite. You get more sauce. You get more joy. It's science. It's magic. It's basically the closest thing to a religious experience. If you've never folded your slice, we can't be friends. Sorry, not sorry. All right, let's get practical for a moment. Triangular pizza slices are also way easier to eat. Think about it. You grab one, and bam, you're holding it like a little pizza trophy. Square slices? You'd need a pizza fork. That's a thing. No one's got time for pizza cutlery. This is an abomination. It's not even pizza at this point. It's just sad. You can't walk around with a fork and knife at a pizza party. You'd get kicked out. And okay, I hear you. You're probably thinking, but what about Pizza Hut's square pizza? Yeah, it exists. And sure, it has its place. Probably in the "why am I eating this at 2 a.m. category. But for the most part, people still prefer the classic triangle. It's just built into our culture. Square pizza is like the rebellious little sibling that tries to mess things up, but everyone knows the triangle is the OG. Look, square pizza has its time and place, but when you're out on the town looking for a good time, it's triangles all the way. So, there you have it, folks. Triangular pizza is not just a tradition. It's a geometric masterpiece, a cultural icon, and, let's be real, probably the best shape to eat your cheese-stuffed dreams in. So, next time you grab a slice, just remember, it's not just a piece of pizza. It's a little piece of history, a slice of pure genius. Ah, perfection. That's why triangles rule. And that's why most pizzas are sliced into triangles. It all comes down to practicality, geometry, and tradition. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to drop them in the comments below. We love hearing your ideas, and we'll be sure to give you a shout-out for your contribution. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.